Plato in Republic recounts the myth of Gyges, or Gyges, in Greek Gyges, forefather of King Croesus, who shared the then archon of Lydia. Gyges found a magic ring that gave him the ability to become invisible to others. Wearing the ring, he went to the palace, made the queen his lover, killed the king, and took his riches. Thus, the shepherd, with the help of the ring, annihilated the king and took the throne himself. The obvious message of the myth is pointed out by Plato himself. Those who apply justice do so not of desire, but because they cannot do otherwise. But if license were given to both the just and the unjust to do as they wished with impunity, and to observe where their desire led them, we would observe the just one selecting the same path as the unjust. This is because every person by nature aspires to avarice as something good, and only by law is forced to respect equality. The myth of Gyges has analogous applications in modern world. How many, in truth, wearing Gyges' wondrous ring and being able to use the advantage it offers with impunity, would not do so? They are very few, those who, although possessors of the magic ring, have the character and the moral fortitude to resist the temptation. These few, the only ones capable of rejecting the lure of avarice, are the chaste, Plato intimates. What is the system of values that determines the good life? What are the moral values that are put forward today? What is the modern day axiology which, instilled through education, can enhance the characteristics of the non-one-dimensional man and the quality of his life with the principle of decency, selflessness, and respect? Glacon interjection is bluntly realistic and timely. If the just and the unjust are given a free hand to do as they please without penalty, then it is impossible for the just not to follow in the heels of the unjust. Gyges, in passing from the light to the dark, becomes king due to chance and murder. Thus, he lost his conscience. The distance, finally, that separates each man from injustice and anomie is subjective and depends on the individual's ability to assume the personality for his choices freely and honestly, without acting in a secretive, devious, and criminal manner, and without being blinded. Plato's view, expressed through this myth, is clear. Man, whether possessing Gyges' ring or not, in his choices and actions has as his criterion and end purpose the value of justice in a span of time that covers his entire life. The dialectic of the ancient philosopher is the psyche's journey from the tangible to the conceivable. The end of the course, delineated by the knowledge of the principles and the idea of the good, and man's psyche is obliged to strive in that direction as well as in the direction of knowledge of the sublime truth throughout his entire life. Thank you very much.